Bonjour, buenos dias, magandang umaga. Welcome to the inner sanctum of my chamber of chakras, and thank you for joining me on another episode of Astro Affirmation for June 19th, 2023. Juneteenth. How was your super new moon weekend in Gemini / Cancer? Yes. Was it like a tug of war between male and female energies for you? I say it was a new moon in Cancer, but the astrologers that I found on YouTube, they all said it was in Gemini. But why not both? I mean, after all, we are still in the Gemini season, right? The energy of Gemini was in force as the sun is still in that sign of duality, right? I mean, it was a competition, but in cooperation between the two polarities this weekend, right? Yes, it was auto-balancing to maintain that Goldilocks zone, right? Not too logical, but not too irrational either. Just right. Belated happy Father's Day to all y'all out there who dedicate some part of their lives to playing the role of father in this stage called life. And the Mama Magic Oscar winner is the man. Yes, I gave him this card for Father's Day because I'm always thinking of him. Every day is Father's Day here at the Big Blue House. Yes, let's all sing our theme song, shall we, for 2023 to honor the marriage of science and spirituality. Yes. Let's go. We are one in the spirit, we are one in the Lord. We are one in the spirit, we are one in the Lord. And we pray that all unity may one day be restored. And they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love. We will work with each other, we will work side by side. We will work with each other, we will work side by side. And we'll guard each man's dignity and save each man's pride. And they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love. Thank you for singing along and clapping to David's drum. What time is it? Oh yes, it's time for our coffee talk before we start our chakra chat. Yes, I got mine here in this mug that my daughter TLC, aka Trinity Lauren Conley, gave me when I was a hooligan. Binge watching Outlander 24/7, going through withdrawal during the Droughtlander, pining for the next season. Oh yeah. Yeah, so she got me this mug. It says, "Put on a kilt and call me Sashinek." Yes, Outlander. Love it. So grab your cuppa or whatever, and let's spill some tea. Yes, last night, my second Gemini twin, Jem, aka Jeremy, came knocking on our bedroom suite late last night with a Father's Day card. Here it is. Look. He drew that himself with colored pencils. And he made a card And the man has it here on display on his desk. So sweet. This is his original artwork. He's an artist too, just like my first Gemini twin, Trinity. Jeremy is also a master artista. So yeah, when he handed this card to the man, $100 bill slipped out onto the man's lap. The man and I were so surprised and happy that Jem was able to show how much he appreciated the man's fatherhood. And after we praised him and we had a group hug, they were both taller than me, so my head was in between, sandwiched between their hearts, their chests. So we looked like from above, like a shape of a heart. It was so lovely. Yeah. So after we had that group hug, Jem said he found the $100 bill on the ground outside of Papa's house. And then Jem said, well, good night, and left our room with a big happy smile on his face. So the man and I looked at each other and said, I'm texting Nam. Nam is my nickname for my brother Norman. He and his life partner Todd took my papa out to the Yamava Casino for lunch at Serrano Buffet, and they did some gambling afterwards. They came over here at the Big Blue House for some coffee talk afterwards when Nam spilled the tea about giving Papa a $100 bill to play with, and how Nam was able to double his money in the slots. Okay, then at that point the doorbell rang and it was Jem coming back from an errand I sent him on to take some adobo and rice to Papa. Okay, so let's go back to the bedroom scene after Jem said goodnight and left. And I texted Nam. I said, are you missing a $100 bill? And I also told him the story I just told you. And Nam replied, said, OMG, I thought I was going crazy. Yes, I must have dropped it at Papa's house when I gave him a hug before I left him. And my brother Nam, bless his generous heart, said, keep it. But I felt that it had already fulfilled its purpose, right? So I sent it back to Nam, thanking him for being the source of joy for Jem, that he was able to show his dad some consolation for being the sole provider for our family. We had a family of 8, 6 kids, and then me and my husband. He was the provider for the family for 25 years and counting. BTW, Jem just turned 25 this year, June 2nd. So yeah, full circle, right? It's all connected. Let me tell you, we are all connected. We are one. When you think about a $100 bill, right? You think about how you're going to spend it, right? But as I look at this, as it truly is, it's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper. Nice paper. And I'm a paper woman. Anyway, to me, it's just a symbol. It's a symbol that is exchanged for goods and services. It has no intrinsic value in and of itself. What gives it value is you. Me, us, them, right? What you provide, the service you provide, the goods that you make and share. Okay? You are the value, not this. You and your life and what you do with yourself and as you live in this world has the value. Okay? You have a mission to fulfill in this lifetime. Remember who you are. It is Mufasa Monday. Mufasa said that to Simba when Simba was on an extended holiday in the tropics. Remember? He was having an identity crisis. Yeah? It was in Disney's Lion King 1. And Mufasa appeared in the sky in a formation of a constellation while Simba was sitting there on the edge of the mountain cliff looking up. And Mufasa says, "You are my son and the one true king." And guess what? We are all children of God, right? We are heirs to his throne. So go inward and find your authentic self. That original angel who chose to live this life. Yeah, the one who planned to learn all about physical matters in this three-dimensional reality, this plane of existence, right? Learn everything you can about it and then transform it into what it was meant to be. A place of cooperation, not competition. A place of sharing, not hoarding. Selflessness, altruism, okay? Where people govern themselves by the laws written in their hearts. It's written in the Bible, Hebrews 8:10. God promised and declared our autonomy. God said, "I will put my laws into their minds and write them on their hearts. And I will be their God, and they shall be my people." The kingdom of God is within you, right? All you have to do is turn away from the external distractions of life for a moment and focus your attention internally, aligning your current with the frequency of God, the universe, harmonizing with the cosmos, with each other and within ourselves, right? The moon is in the sign of Cancer now. So all you Cancerians out there, yes, you the man, open up and receive the oil of anointing pouring down upon you from the pineal and pituitary glands, that sacred secretions flowing down your spine, milk and honey. Let it flow freely down your spine to the base, and let it take root and plant that spiritual seed to sprout, grow, mature, and develop and evolve into the truest of who you are. Yes. Anthony, I forgot about you. You're Cancer too. Open up. Yes. We are in the last 3 days of Gemini season, right? 3 more days and it's Cancer season. Cancer season starts on the summer solstice, June 21st. So we're going from external to internal. Because I consider Gemini the masculine energy because it's outward, mental, social, right? While Cancer is a feminine energy because it's inward, maternal, and homey, right? Emotions. So I feel the super new moon in Gemini/Cancer influence prepares us for the change in the season. The ruling energy of the day is the sacral chakra. the creative center of our current. And the color energy of the sacral chakra is orange. As you can see, I'm wearing this mini dress that the man got me for Mother's Day, and I made it so it's a blouse and my fluorescent orange shorts, right? I got my salmon colored headband, and of course my nails has to match. Yes, orange is the color blend of passion, red, and positivity, yellow, right? Let me show you chakra chart. Okay. The sacral chakra is the second chakra, the second spinning sphere of energy in our current, and it's between the red root chakra and the yellow solar plexus chakra, balancing stability with power to manifest the imagination, right? The Sanskrit name for the sacral chakra is Svadisthana. Svadisthana, meaning one's own home, and is located at the level of the lower abdomen, right here, at the level of the lower abdomen, below the navel, right? The place of the woman's womb. Yes. I remember my mom had her hysterectomy after her 5th cesarean delivery. She had 5 kids, and they're all cesarean sections. She took home her uterus in a formaldehyde-filled jar and kept it in our house inside the cabinet of a wooden desk in her bedroom. And as young kids, as little kids, my brothers and I were always sneaking to have a peek at it. Of course, I'm the leader. And whenever she caught us, she would explain that that was our home when we were growing in her tummy. So the Svadisthana, one's own home, the womb of creation, the uteruniverse, the heart of the lower 3 chakras, right, is the place, our dwelling place, before we were born. The mantra for the sacral chakra is VUM, or BUM, right there. BUM. The sound vibration of BUM cleanses the sacral chakra from negative energies like emotions or thoughts, negative thoughts and emotions, clearing away any blockages that prevent it from expressing its full power. According to symbolsarchive.com, chanting this mantra, BUM, is said to be capable of tapping the inner source of inspiration and creativity. The hand position is 2 thumbs up, and the rest of the fingers under it, like this, like you're cradling. It's like a cradle, right? How appropriate. Yes, for the Cancer energy of the mother, right? And then the symbol for the sacral chakra is better seen here on my chakra shawl. It has, it's a lotus flower with 6 petals, representing the 6 negative tendencies that human beings must overcome to open the sacral chakra. These 6 qualities are anger, hatred, envy, cruelty, lust, and hubris. The crescent moon, as you see there in the center of the circle, is another symbol that's depicted in the symbol of the sacral chakra. The crescent moon signifies the freedom of chaos towards a non-stop movement of order and never-ending change to become the truest of who you are. If you look closely here, you can see the phases of the moon from full to new, right? And also on the petals, right? Here's the full moon, right? And then it starts to wane. These are the different phases of the moon, and then it's new again, and then it starts to get bigger again, and it goes on and on forever. The cycle of the moon, right? Yes, the sacral chakra is associated with our emotions because we store our experiences and emotions, the emotions that go along with experiences. We store that in our sacral chakra, right? It's where we get triggered and inspired, right? Its element is water, as in the deep sea of our soul. The ebb and flow of our feelings are affected by the moon and its cycles. The moon's gravity tugs and pushes us to flow with the fluidity of life, moving our emotions to live up to our fullest potential. Be water, my friend. Ride the wave of the cyclical nature of birth, death, and resurrection. As the moon controls the tides of the ocean, so does it affect the waters of our soul. Today is a good day to explore your imagination. What are you passionate about? Who and what do you love about being alive? Express yourself in creative ways. Poetry, stories, drawings, paintings, sculpture, songs, and music. Yes, be an artist today. Create your reality to share the message you came here on earth to deliver. The first step is being who you were born to be. Not what your parents expected of you or what your religion or culture packaged you into, but your true purpose. The reason you signed up for this. To open people's mind and become fully self-aware, to see all in one and one in all. From the perspective of eternity. We are eternal beings, multi-dimensional spirit beings occupying a physical body. Let us live inside out and bring heaven on earth. Taste the goodness of creation and enjoy the pleasures of life with all your senses. Yes. Go with the flow. Be fluid and adaptable like water. And make the most of the opportunities that life has to offer. That's all I have for you today. And once again, I honor God in you and me. Namaste.